You ever wonder if there's like a proven playbook for delivering consistently great customer service? Well, today, that's exactly what we're looking at. The COPC CX standard. It's basically a framework designed for excellence in the customer experience. So let's dive in. We've all been there, right? You're stuck on hold forever, you get the wrong answer, you have to repeat your story to 5 different people. Ugh. The thing is, delivering great service is a challenge that pretty much every organization struggles with. So, what's the hangup? Why is it so ridiculously hard for companies to nail this every single time? It's a question that honestly stumps both the businesses trying to deliver the service and us, the customers, on the receiving end. This right here, this quote, perfectly captures the mission. According to the COPC standard, the absolute ideal state is to be fast, to be cost-effective, and, this is a big one, to require as little effort from the customer as possible. That's the bullseye. That's the goal. Okay, so how do we actually get there? This is where having a formal blueprint comes into play. You see, the COPC CX standard isn't just a list of nice ideas. It's a proven, step-by-step management system for building a truly high-performance customer experience operation. Let's get a little more specific. What we're talking about is a comprehensive and, yes, rigorous framework. It covers everything from the big picture strategy all the way down to the nitty-gritty of daily operations. And every single piece is focused on one thing: managing and improving the customer experience. And what's cool is it's not just for one type of organization. You've got the buyers, the companies paying for customer service, using it to manage their providers. Then the service providers themselves use it as their playbook for high performance. And finally, the vendor management organizations, or VMOs, the teams that manage all the outsourced partners, they use it to make sure everyone's hitting their marks. Now, a framework this comprehensive might sound a little overwhelming, but it's actually built on 4 simple, really powerful pillars that create the foundation for everything else. Let's break them down. It all starts at the top, right? The first pillar is leadership. And we're not just talking about a mission statement on a wall. This is about having a concrete business plan, super clear targets, and consistent performance reviews. Without that solid strategic direction, the whole thing is just shaky. Next up, processes. This is the how. This is the engine room of the whole operation. It covers all the specific, repeatable actions for everything, from managing the customer's journey and making sure quality is high, to forecasting demand so you have the right number of people ready to help at the right time. The third pillar is people. So important. These are the individuals on the front lines actually talking to your customers. This pillar focuses on everything from hiring the right talent in the first place to training them, coaching them, and managing their performance effectively. And finally, performance, the fourth and absolutely crucial pillar. This is all about measurement. You know the saying, you can't improve what you don't measure, right? Well, this is it. It focuses on tracking results and making sure you're actually hitting your targets. So the key here is how these pillars all work together. See, leadership sets the strategy, processes define the workflow, people execute that plan, and performance measures the outcome. Each one builds on the last to create this complete, interlocking system for success. Now let's see how this framework actually applies in the real world. Because customer service doesn't just happen in a vacuum, right? It's a complex ecosystem of different players, all working together to serve the end customer. And this diagram does a great job of showing that ecosystem. You've got the client stakeholders, you've got the management organizations, and you've got the actual service providers, both internal and external, and they're all interacting through different channels to ultimately reach the customer. Let's quickly define who these key players are. First, you have the customer service provider, or CSP. The easiest way to think about this is your company's in-house customer service department. They're part of the same organization whose customers they're serving. Then you've got the outsourced service provider, or OSP. This is a totally separate third-party company that's been hired to handle customer interactions on behalf of another company. So who manages these relationships? That's the vendor management organization, the VMO. This is the team inside the client's company that oversees the performance of their outsourced partners and, sometimes their internal teams too. Now, these providers deliver service through 2 main types of channels. You've got human-assisted, talking to a person on the phone or through chat. And then you have technology-assisted, which is where customers help themselves through websites or chatbots. The real key to a high-performing operation is managing both of these seamlessly. Okay, so we've seen the problem, we have the blueprint, and we know the players. But what's the actual payoff here? Why should an organization go through all the work to invest in this standard? Well, it really boils down to what's called a triple win. Companies that successfully implement the COPC-CX standard find they don't have to choose between making customers happy and making money. They can actually improve the customer experience, increase revenue, and reduce the cost of service, all at the same time. And let's just be really clear what these improvements mean in practice. Better service means it's just easier and faster for customers. Better quality means getting it right the first time. Increased revenue comes from having smarter sales processes. And reduced cost happens by becoming way more efficient across every single channel. It's a total holistic improvement. So this all leaves us with one final big question to think about. Is your organization's customer service just another expense on the balance sheet? Or is it a finely tuned system, a strategic asset, and a really powerful competitive advantage? The framework is out there. It's just a matter of using it.